welcome everybody to Explore Killington. I'm your host, Sarah.
Hi everyone, I'm Slato.
And we have an amazing show in store for you today here in Killington. It's an absolutely stunning Bluebird Day, and we are going to capture some of our favorite faces that we see here in Killington. We've got Dick Spobert, who I'm taking a guess, but I think might be one of the oldest pass holders here at Killington. We're going to catch up with him. He's going to tell us all about Killington and why he loves to ski. We also have a great segment called Home.
We got a lot more, including, I'm going to open up the vault. We're going back to 1988, Sarah. It's kind of a neat piece. It's stuff that Killington laid out for their big vision for what the future of Killington would be. And I love watching it because it's interesting to see what came of fruition and what did not. And also, we've got a piece that is all about Southridge. You know, Southridge had a chair on it, 35 years ago, 40 years ago. It went away, but it came back in 2019. And if you haven't been over there, we listen to these folks who love going over there for a lot of very good reasons, right?
Absolutely. And I almost forgot about our favorite piece coming up in this. Super exciting, especially if you are a whiskey lover. We have a collaboration, Killington and Whistlepig. You're just gonna have to stay tuned to see what's coming up with that, because it's very exciting stuff. But up first, we're gonna catch up with Dick Spobert. He's gonna tell us why he loves skiing here in Killington.
I'm Dick Spobert. I'm 81 years old, and I've been skiing for about 58 years. Normally, I ski any day it doesn't rain, and we live up here for the winter, so I've already skied about 65 days this year. Last year I skied 118 days. I usually come to the lodge by 9 o'clock in the morning, and I boot up and come out, and depending on the weather, I come up almost always to the top here because it's just a beautiful view. I choose Killington to ski because that's the only place that anyone with any sanity would choose as their home. It's big, it's massive, they have more snowmaking and they can control the conditions regardless of almost the weather. And once you get to 80, you ski here as a guest. It costs nothing. But that's not the reason why I come. I come because the skiing is so good. I've noticed in the last 5 years, I don't ski like I did 5 years ago. We used to live on outer limits. We used to ski bumps as big as Volkswagens and fly down there like there was no tomorrow and recklessly just jump off of anything. But now, when I go to jump off, I look and see, is this gonna hurt when I land? And when the bumps get as big as Volkswagens, that's a chapter in the book of my past. But I'm still skiing smaller bumps. So the secret is just keep going. You keep skiing and your body will take you through it. But I remember skiing like 2 weeks ago on North Star. The snow was incredibly good, and I was skiing really well, skiing in bumps. And when I got down the bottom of the hill and looked up, and I said, boy, I remember what it was when I was 25 years old. This is like, oh my God, such a great thing to do. And I'm still having so much fun doing it. What makes me the happiest in this world is when I wake up and I'm looking at the right side of the grass. When you get into your 80s, you hear more about the people who aren't here anymore than the people who are here. And the people who are here are just happy they're here. When you go in the lodge at the end of the day and the music is playing, and on Saturday there's a 5-band playing with brass instruments and stuff, I look at it at times and I say, who gets to enjoy this life? Is this how the millionaires really live? How did I manage to come here? How can I really be part of this society? And you know, we're just given a gift of people and a place to go and things to do in a life that's way beyond what most people even envision. Most people in their 60s and 70s are home sitting on a couch, petting their cat, and reading a book and waiting for the Grim Reaper to come and get them. And you know what? That's not what's happening here. It's not what happens to the guys that hang out at Killington. You know, I've left my grandchildren's inheritance here almost. I've spent tons of money here, and I don't regret a penny spent, and I don't regret spending time. I love what I've done here, and I love what I'm going to do in the future here.
That was a great piece on Mr. Dick Spobert. Did you know, Sarah, that Dick was in the submarine service in the United States Navy. He's a veteran, and he had some very interesting tales. I love talking to him there in the lodge. So that was a good look at Dick. Hey, what's up next?
Well, up next, we're going to catch up with Mike Miller and Beth, and we're going to have a few other, local celebrities, as we like to call them here in Killington. It's a look at why they love Killington and why it's their home. So take it away, guys.
Hi, my name is Mike Miller.
Kelly Lang.
Beth.
And Killington.
It's my
home.
Home means to me where your family and friends are. It's someplace special where you had an impact on your community.
It's a place that I can have fun in, and I just feel comfortable being myself.
Home is where I want to be at the end of the day, where I enjoy living. Killington is home.
So what draws me here, keeps me here, are the seasons and the versatility of what the Green Mountains offer.
The backyard is my playground.
It's everything we do, the outdoor community, hiking, biking, skiing.
You can go out and you have the mountains right in your backyard. You've got streams for puppy walks. You've got roads for road biking, golf course, and everything around you just is full of adventures.
There's so much more to this area than just a ski resort. Like I said, I moved here for the winters but stayed for the summers. I think that's one thing you really find that everyone has in common here is that they want to be outdoors.
There's no downtime in this town and in Vermont. Every season is awesome.
As far as a place to live, Killington's location is incredible.
We're right at the main crossroads of Route 100 and Route 4. So they're the two main corridors, north, south, east, west.
It's the center. I can be in Burlington in 2 hours. I can go visit my family 3 hours away just for dinner if I want to. Albany, Boston, everyone, we're in the center of everything.
I just think raising a family here is such a wonderful thing. I mean, to have your kids outdoors all the time is really a wonderful thing. And you don't get that everywhere, but the elementary school here, it shuts down on Thursdays so all the kids can go skiing. And I think that's just such a wonderful thing.
Raising a family was special in Killington. My wife and I were very fortunate to have a business where it freed us up to go watch the kids play. Now the kids are all grown up, and unlike living in some places, when they come back home to visit, we're all going to go skiing. And so being in Killington with kids, there's always a common core of things to do.
Killington is such an amazing community. I have never lived anywhere where I have met such a great group of people. People always come together in times of need. There's always a benefit or a fundraiser going on for somebody or some group. It really is wonderful.
Killington's community is one large family on an access road in the surrounding area. We're together all year round, and then we have a bunch of visitors, like cousins you feel like, coming to visit throughout the year, and everyone looks out for each other.
So community to me isn't villages and buildings, it's people's hearts and souls. And this is a great town for that. Killington is the beast to the east, and the town of Killington just isn't a mark on the map. It's a home to over 900 to 1,000 people that are proud to be here. And so it's a wonderful mountain and an even better place to live.
Sarah, they say that home is where the heart is, and all the featured folks in that piece have a lot of heart, and they call Killington home for some very good reasons. That's a great piece. I love watching it. What's up next?
Well, up next, we are going to head on over to Southridge, kind of see where that chair came from, a little bit of history going on there. We also have the keys to the vault, and we also have a really cool Killington Whistlepig collaboration coming up that you're just going to have to stay tuned for. That's all coming up on More Explore Killington after this.
Welcome to Basin Ski Ride and Bike, Killington's premier ski shop since 1958. We carry the ski industry's top brands. Come in and try out this year's skis from our new demo and rental fleet. Visit our state-of-the-art tuning shop, where we can service all your equipment needs. And with over 100 years combined boot fitting experience, we can take care of your boot needs and have you back on the slopes in no time, happy and comfortable. And remember, being the oldest doesn't make you the best. Being the best makes you the oldest.
Hi, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Killington Motel. My wife Robin and I have been the proud innkeepers for over 10 years. We offer affordable, clean, comfortable accommodations and a wonderful breakfast to start your day. We are also home of Killington Coffee Roasters, where we roast and sell our single origin coffee. If you are looking for a bed and breakfast or a bag of freshly roasted coffee, stop by and say hi. We would love to see you. We are conveniently located between Pico and Killington.
Sal here from Mogul Sports Pub. You know, the only sports pub in Killington. Mogul's offers free mini golf, air conditioning, 2 pool tables, dartboard, and TVs everywhere. Plus the best game room around. And if you're hungry, we offer wood-fired burgers, steaks, gyros, barbecue ribs, and of course, the best lobster deal in town. So just pop in at Mogul's and say, Sal sent me. See you there.
At Northern Ski Works, we want you to have tons of fun on the snow. We'll get you on the right ski. We'll put you in the right boot. We'll get you outfitted in comfort and style. We'll get you adjusted and balanced. We'll get you finely tuned. We'll get you accessorized, and we'll outfit the kids. Recognized by Ski Magazine as one of the top 15 boot fitters in America. We've got all the gear in here, so you'll have fun out there on the slopes. Northern Ski Works, conveniently located in Killington, Vermont.
These aren't the places that you go for a surf trip.
We're definitely taking a chance, but we're going to surf waves that have never been surfed before and might never be surfed again.
Welcome back to Explore Killington, everyone. Slato, Sarah, ripping it up on a beautiful March morning. Early bird gets the worm, Sarah. Things are nice and firm, but we know in March it's going to warm up. Bumps are coming. It's going to be awesome later today, too.
And up next, we're going to head on down to Preston's, where we have a little surprise. Whistlepig has collaborated with Killington and made their very own whiskey for Killington specifically. It is only available at Preston's, so you're just going to have to go there to see for yourself.
Everything we try to provide here at Preston's is to wrap that Vermont experience around our guests that are visiting Vermont and let them see that it's not just about the skiing and the snow and the great winter weather, it's about the flavors of Vermont. We really wanted to create this Vermont experience by involving a Vermont distillery, and Whistlepig and Killington is a perfect match.
We're looking to make whiskey that comes from the land, our land, and encapsulates the flavor of our land. The grain itself, the water we're using from our well, the wood we're using as well, and where it's aging. We have a very unique climate here, where bourbon that's made in Vermont is not going to be like bourbon made anywhere else in the world. Rye whiskey made in Vermont is not going to be like rye whiskey anywhere in the world. And we tend to think it's a lot better because of that. The whiskey is great, sure, but it has to get to the bottle somehow. There has to be hands treating it the right way, people with the right mentality, the right community up here, putting it in that bottle. That's what makes Whistlepig whiskey what it really is. This private barrel experience effectively means we're gonna look at 8 to 10 individual barrels of whiskey, which might have been aging next to each other for their entire life, but are gonna have their own unique flavor notes they're gonna hit.
There were all of our glasses and barrels everywhere for us to try. Pete really guided us and helped us sort of figure out that everyone has a different palate. Because we tend to focus a lot more on the cooler weather in the winter, I was looking for a little bit of a darker spirit with a little more richness, possibly sweetness. And we kept tasting and tasting, we narrowed things down, and I think we basically came up with a really good consensus with the barrel that we selected to become the Killington Bewildered Boar.
This is 120.8 proof. It's really got some really interesting sweet notes up front, a lot of vanilla on the nose, some good caramel backbone, but it's also got some really great fruit notes. That's something people don't expect in a rye whiskey.
It's a very select product, and it's unavailable other than here.
We really spent quite a bit of time picking this barrel. We didn't just pick the whiskey we liked the best, we picked the whiskey that everybody would like the best, and I think we really have a winner here, absolutely.
Ripping it up on Cascade. Good turns,
Beautiful.
good turns. Well, Sarah, time to get the keys out I'm going to open up the keys to the vault. Sarah, we're going back to 1988. It's a great piece Killington put together, all about their vision for the future. You're going to really enjoy it. Check it out.
Killington is more than just a pretty mountain providing summer and winter recreation. We're the region's third largest industry and an important contributor to Vermont's economy. Skiing is fun, challenging, exciting, and a sport enjoyed by more Vermonters now than ever before. But skiing means more to the people of Vermont than just fun. It means lower taxes and good-paying jobs for thousands of Vermonters. The State Department of Development and Community Affairs notes that if we woke up one morning and there was no ski industry in Vermont, unemployment would soar to 21%. Vermont would have a state deficit of at least $90 million, and the average family of four would see its state income tax bill increase by $650. Property taxes would also be much higher. Skiing is part of Vermont's $1.2 billion tourist industry. Tourism is second only to manufacturing in providing jobs for Vermonters and a stable source of revenue for our economy. Killington is the largest ski area in Vermont and is the only major ski area in the state which has never changed ownership. We've been a vital member of our community and state for more than 26 years. During the summer, we offer an 18-hole golf course, the Killington School for Tennis, recognized as one of the top 10 tennis schools in the nation, the Killington Mountain Equestrian Festival, which attracts the nation's leading competitors for 2 weeks every summer, the Killington Playhouse, a chamber music series, and craft shows providing exciting summer activities and outdoor adventures for visitors and residents alike. Fishing our mountain streams has become increasingly popular as word spreads that Roaring Brook, Falls Brook, and other mountain waters yield fine trout. During the summer months, Killington is far from a sleeping ski area. It's alive and lively, providing steady employment, revenue for the region, and summer activities for everyone. We're a year-round business, providing more than 400 full-time jobs with a payroll exceeding $8 million a year. Visitors to Killington spend more than $110 million annually in the Rutland region. The entire state benefits from Killington. We pay more than $2.7 million in taxes and land use fees to Vermont every year. That's more than we retain in profit. 96% of what we do retain traditionally is reinvested in our facility, assuring quality skiing, jobs, and recreational opportunities for the future. Killington introduced plans for an alpine village in 1967. We allow others to develop projects on land sold or leased to them by us. Killington is a leader in land use planning and water quality management. Long before Vermont's Act 250 was imposed, we implemented stream and road setbacks and other rigorous environmental safeguards for those who wish to develop on our land. By 1985, about 1/3 of the village was complete. It will take at least until the year 2000 before the village is finished. In all, more than 33 years of careful planning and building will have elapsed before the village is complete.
Sarah, that was from the Vault 1988, but you know, that's such an interesting and long piece. We want to do it justice, so we're going to roll a part 2 of From the Vault 1988, Killington, after this commercial, but we've got more show beyond that, too.
We also do have more show. We've got the second segment From the Vault, which, I mean, that first one was so interesting. I can't wait to see what the second one has in store. And we're also going to take a look over at Southridge. You know, we put the Northridge Quad in there not that long ago when the new bubble chair went in, and it really transformed that area. And I mean, it's always been super fun, but now it's even more fun. So that's coming up after the break. So make sure you stay tuned for more Explore Killington coming your way.
Hi, I'm Ben Clona. Welcome to Base Camp. We're the only shop in southern Vermont focused on backcountry and telemark skiing. We don't just offer boots and bindings, we have everything you need for your mountain adventure, such as ski and boot crampons, best selection of skins available, avalanche tools and accessories, and great options of technical outerwear from companies such as Mammut and Mountain Equipment. Try before you buy with a full fleet of AT and telemark rentals. Just because it is winter, we are always thinking about summer with our year-round bike shop. So come on into Base Camp for your year-round adventure needs.
Hi there, I'm Coach Beth from Killington Boot Camp, and I'd like to invite you to our new wellness center, conveniently located where the Killington Access Road meets Route 4. We offer a great variety of classes 6 days a week, including outdoor boot camps, indoor cycling, strength and HIIT classes, guided hikes, multiple styles of yoga, and wellness days. We are building an incredible fitness community of recreational athletes of all ages up here in Killington, and we invite you to join us whether you're local or just visiting the area for a day or two. Hope to see you soon.
When someone asks you where you're from, do you smile? Do you tell them you've made your vacation home your forever home? That you ski 100 days every year because you live here? Do you tell them you're living your best life? Do you tell them you visited here, fell in love with it here and moved here? Did you tell them they could too? Move to Rutland County, Vermont, the life you were meant for.
We've been training for this season since 1983.
Hi, I'm Dominic and welcome to Dominic's Pizzeria. We've made some changes this year, but some things are still the same. We continue to serve the best pizza in the region with unbeatable service. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, our table or yours, you'll be glad you chose Dominic's Pizzeria.
Vermont is stepping into a beautiful postcard. A really great day on that groomed corduroy surface. It is pretty special.
Natural selection is anything but random. Those with the biggest thirst for life thrive at the Beast.
Experience the spa at the Woods. Nestled in the hills of Killington, rejuvenate with a full spectrum of luxurious European body treatments. Indulge in the wellness of our diverse spa amenities. Let your family play in the spacious splendor of our indoor pool. Come, relax, let go. Spa at the Woods, 53 Woods Lane off the Killington Access Road. Call 422-3139 for appointments or more information.
Hey, welcome back everyone to Explore Killington. Slato alongside Sarah here on the corner of Cascade and Escapade. You know, Sarah, I want to point out we got beautiful Pico Peak. It's right over our shoulders here. If you've got a Killington ticket, Killington Pass, it's good at Pico. And if you had never been over there, we encourage you to check it out.
It is a beautiful time over there, but we're gonna head in another direction, in fact, the opposite direction, and we're gonna head on over to Southridge. It really is an underutilized part of the mountain, and you guys should check it out if you've never been over there. It's got some of my favorite trails, dumps you right out into Bear, but if you don't want to go to Bear, they have the Southridge quad that they put in there a few years ago, and it really, really helps. You don't even have to leave that area. So here's a little piece on Southridge for you.
We're here at the bottom of the new Southridge quad. This lift was originally installed at Snowdon. It was the Snowdon quad, but with the replacement with the new Snowdon 6 Express, we moved it over here to return lift service to Southridge. We took out the old Southridge triple in 2011, so we're excited to have another lift for guests to enjoy. It will help people move from the south side, so Bear Mountain, over to the north side of the resort without going down to the K1 I think, you know, as soon as we have our first powder day here, people are going to be really excited to be able to lap the jug and the trails over here in the Southridge, but also as an alternate way out of Bear.
I love Southridge Chad, Mr.
jug rocks when you got a little powder. I love skiing the jug down through the jug handle, or just take a left and go down through breakaway.
Yeah, I really like Southridge area because of the diversity of terrain.
It's good to have Southridge back. You know, there's great terrain out here. It's awesomely well maintained, and still kind of that last little place to get good POW stashes, so having this chair will help you get right back to it.
We ski out of Bear. I did a couple runs over there, and we're just going to ride this up, see what it looks like, and we're going to head right over the canyon. It's going to save us a lot of time, and we'll be over in the canyon.
Hey, we just want to thank Killington for bringing back to Southridge. We've definitely missed it.
That was a look at sunny Southridge. Make sure you guys get over there, check it out. That lift will be running. It runs every single weekend. So if you're looking for less crowds, that's where I suggest you go.
That's a good call. Well, as promised, Sarah, I think it's time to show part 2 of From the Vault. We're going back to 1988. Big plans for Killington. Check this out.
Whether in the development of ski trail and snow surfaces, land use planning, or wastewater treatment, Killington is recognized as a leader and a good corporate neighbor which recognizes the value and the care required when dealing with the environment and Vermont's most important natural resource, its people. Killington is also an industry leader in employee benefit programs. Profit sharing, retirement plans, and an employee bonus are just a few of the many ways our Killington family is rewarded for its dedication and hard work. And the family's work is very diversified. We offer more than 100 career opportunities: drafting, accounting, computer programming, civil engineering, retailing, marketing, advertising, and many areas of skilled trades. But our concern and energies extend beyond our immediate family. As a member of the Rutland community, we respond to community needs. Killington takes an active role in supporting projects and programs throughout the Rutland region. We have made major donations to the Rutland Regional Medical Center and the Crossroads Arts Council. We support organizations like the Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, the Vermont Senior Games, ambulance services, and volunteer fire agencies, to name just a few. We are committed to doing our best to help however and whenever we can. In addition, more than 23,000 Rutland area school children have participated in our various junior programs since Killington opened in 1958. We loan children equipment, provide lift tickets and lessons for the entire season at no cost or a very nominal fee. We also provide ski programs for handicapped and learning disabled children and adults. Yes, we're more than just another pretty mountain. We're an important Vermont resource, a clean, year-round industry which provides hundreds of jobs, revenue for the state, and which opens the outdoors to thousands. We're Killington.
Sarah, time to wrap up the show. You know, we're sitting here on the deck of K1 Lodge. We used to call it KBL, Killington Base Lodge, but by the time you guys see it, this thing will almost be a fond memory because the new lodge is getting ready to gobble up the old lodge. And you know, as much as I like old things, I'm looking forward to the new lodge. It's going to be awesome.
Absolutely. It goes hand in hand with our From the Vault segment.
That's right.
You know, one of these days, maybe that village will be here.
From the Vault, the days at the lodge. Well, listen, we want to remind everyone, of course, as always, to watch Killington today. It's hosted by our friend Bettina. Features Evan Anderson, snowboarder extraordinaire, giving you live trail reports. Mr. Pete Duffy, head of the Killington Ambassador Program. He's first on the hill, then comes down to the studio. It is the most accurate, up-to-date, informative program you can tune in to anywhere in the whole wide world. I tell you, it is awesome. It's right here on Channel 14 every morning, live on weekends, 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Killington Today.
And if you didn't get enough of the show today, Killington, you can check us out at killingtontv.com. We are also on all of the social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So make sure you like us, love us, share us. Until next time, stay classy, Killington. We'll see you soon.
Coming to the green flag, racing at Daytona. They're off in the Kentucky Derby. Rory McIlroy is a two-time champion at Eastlake. Touchdown, only Mahomes.
The big events are back, and Xfinity is your home for the return of live sports.
That is so good. In the heart of Kentucky, right here. Now we're talking.
Yeah, you can feel the power.
Here we go. It is not easy. This has been one of the better days I can think of.
How cool is this place? Kentucky's got the goods.
I'm Heidi Bomagen.
And I'm Caitlin Hummel.
Together we own Prestige Real Estate, a business focused exclusively on selling Killington real estate.
We believe our narrow focus enables us to offer you the best experience possible.
So put us to the test. We'll answer your calls promptly.
Know the answer to your questions or get you the answer quickly.
And listen to what you say and guide you in the right direction.
Buying or selling real estate can be complicated and overwhelming.
We promise to make the process as easy, efficient, and as fun as possible. Call us.
When winter weather strikes, be prepared and call Primo, a professional company doing business right for over a decade. We value our customers and take pride in our work. Call now and let us show you the difference.
Hair. Such an underappreciated gift. Just look what you do to it. You sacrifice it. You wear it up. You cut it yourself.
You like it?
No. Yet there's still one place that cares more about your hair than you will ever know. Show-offs.
Check in online to one of our locally owned salons today.
Work hard, play hard. Refuel. Liquid Art Coffee House and Eatery. It's a place for morning inspiration or evening tranquility. Serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, everything we serve is art. Enjoy delicious specialty coffee, creative cocktails, as well as fresh, healthy fare in an atmosphere like no other. Take in the unique showcase of artwork created by local artists while you relax with family and friends. Indulge your senses at Liquid Art, 2 miles up the Killington Road.
Hi, I'm Mari Roma, and this is Fire on the Mountain, located at the base of the Access Road right on Route 4. Fire on the Mountain is a smoke shop. We carry all sorts of things, including functional glass, clothing, vape stuff, CBD, and all sorts of other gifts. Some other cool things that we do here is offer glassblowing classes. Kind of gives some people on the mountain something else to do besides skiing and snowboarding. They get to make something on their own and take it home. This is Fire on the Mountain right at the base of the Access Road on Route 4. Come on down, check us out.
Greetings and salutations from Fiddlehead Brewing Company, located off the shores of Lake Champlain in Shelburne, Vermont. Our brewer-owned business has a simple approach. Hire passionate people and make great beer. From Fresh Pow to Bluebird Days, from après-ski to après-après, Double Dippers to Easy Street. From us to you. Those in the know. Next time, tell your bartender, make mine a Fiddlehead. Drink responsibly and thank you for being a Fern believer.